This is Operation Overlord. Explaining how we will succeed is best done by my chiefs of staff, starting, of course, with General Montgomery, Commander 21st Army Group, and responsible for all our land forces. General, if you will.
Your Majesties, of the enemy's 60 divisions in France, 10 are armored, commanded by Erwin Rommel. As you know, I faced him in the desert and bested him. But make no mistake, Rommel is an energetic
Clever.
commander.
Putting Monty front and center.
So he can bring his tanks southward. But we shall make a strike forward here. I hope to make Falaise 32 miles inland within 40 hours.
Paratroopers will total over 30,000 men. The largest drop in history. Casualties will be high. But the size of the force should draw at least 2 enemy divisions from the beaches, just as our men are ready to disembark.
To take the left flank, we need to land enough men to swamp Hitler's Atlantic Wall. Losses amongst the British and Canadian troops will be heavy during the assault wave, but easing off as they move past the pillboxes.
While Fighter Command provides cover for the beach assault and strafes the Atlantic Wall, General Spatz will smash the rail links leading south from La Manche, delaying any attempt by Rommel to reinforce his southern defenses.
It's dicey to get out on a limb with disturbances over Baffin Island. If they form a front and move across the North Atlantic this time of year, I'd say 6 days for a top-speed journey, and with the proposed landing a week away.
You realize, Group Captain, that this may be the most important weather forecast in history.
I do indeed, sir. This dreadful torrent that seems ready to wash us away will lift in 3 hours or so.
But for how long? What's this off the Irish coast?
A nasty low, but even at top speed, it would need 36 hours to reach the Normandy coast. Meanwhile, winds will moderate. The bombers and fighters should be able to operate starting tomorrow evening and right into June 6.
At best, a moderately good night for drop zones.
4 air power generally. Heavy and medium bombers will find the going, well, chancy at best.
True, but we could press our entire force of fighter bombers into service. They'd operate well in these conditions, wouldn't they?
Yes, I expect they would. But if Stagg could give us a slightly larger window on the 7th...
I'd take comfort in that.
I'm not ready to give up on the 6th, Stagg.
Sir.
Would you know more by 0200 hours, son?
I expect we'd have a better sense of the speed of the next storm's approach, yes.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, old man. The American task force has the longest sea journey. Now they must put to sea within the next half hour if overlords to happen on the 6th. And further right, if you have Admiral Kirk set sail, then recall his fleet for worsening weather. You can't refuel and be ready in time for the 7th.
Too late after that. Tides and moon will no longer be in the right alignment on the 8th.
Any reason we shouldn't go on the 6th, Monty?
I would say go.
One hell of a gamble to go now.
Very chancy.
I know. But the question is, how long can we hang this operation on the end of a limb and just let it dangle there? I'm quite positive the order must be given.